Okay.
Hey guys, we've got Heart is Where You Roam, we've got B. Lee, we got Alan. Hey Alan, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the... Let me turn this volume down. Speaking of which, can you guys hear the AC in the... Do we need to turn the AC off? There we go. Awesome. All right. I guess I'm going to have to keep my glasses on so I can read the comments, since this is also a Q&A. All right, so we have 8 of us here. All right, so where's everybody at? There we go. AC is not a problem. Thank you, Boss's Lady One.
Yes, thank you.
Or is it Boss's Lady One? Boss's Lady One. When we shoot videos in the RV, which we haven't done in quite a while, we try to turn the AC off because you can hear it in the camera, and it becomes a little distracting. So.
But we had so many challenges that we left it on.
Is it Ed? Hey Ed, Boss's Lady One. So, we are currently in Quartzsite, and we've met a lot of new people here in Arizona. Most of you who RV know where Quartzsite is. There's lots of cool things that happen here, really big rallies, and there's a big RV show here, and we're here for a week or so, and we met the people right next door to us, Ed and his lovely wife, and he said he was gonna come and watch, so here he is.
Also Greg and Karen.
And Judy. Well, Greg and Karen are gone.
Oh,
Greg
really?
and Karen were this
Okay.
way. They're gone. So, there we go. Thanks. All right, so we've got some new people and we've got some old people, and hopefully some of those people who were in the other stream that's not streaming will...
The malfunctioning stream.
Michigan. Excellent. And I know there's Judy and Ed are from Arizona currently. All right, so it's been a long time since we've done a stream like this with you guys. Minnesota, that's right. Hopefully the weather's getting a little better up there. I know you guys, did you get some snow the other day? I'm gonna call you Bruce Lee. I gotta call you Bruce Lee. I know your real name, but it's just Bruce Lee.
Yeah, there were some bad storms up there, I think, weren't there, in Minnesota?
Yeah. The further you got towards the border.
Yeah, I think so.
Snowing now.
Hope everybody's safe.
Did she get stung by a bee face looking like a puckered squash ball, then snagged around the court?
Oh.
I'm not sure. Did she get stung? He deleted the message. That must have been for somebody else. He's multi-streaming. He's got 2 streams on. Yeah, we follow a guy on YouTube. We obviously watch a lot of YouTube. His name's Ryan Hall, y'all. He's like the Weather Channel of YouTube. If y'all don't know who he is, Ryan Hall, y'all. You should definitely check him out if you're RVing. When there's bad weather, he streams like nonstop. He covers it all. I mean, the guy's brilliant. He really is.
Yeah.
And so we were watching him, and they've been live streaming all the tornadoes that have been going across the country the past 3 weeks. I mean, it's like 80 to 100 hours of streaming each week the past few weeks. Plus, he does normal daily, sort of videos, profiling weather. Anyway, Ryan Hall, y'all, great guy to watch if you're an RVer, because we're on the road and we need to pay attention to weather.
Absolutely.
So let's get into what's been going on first, I guess, right? So a lot of you found us during our streaming at the Tampa RV Super Show, and we had been doing a lot of streaming there, and thank you so much. I know B. Lee, some of the videos that or some of the RVs that we covered for him made him change his mind of what he was looking for, and we were glad to be able to help you out. But our channel hit 1 year old right during the Tampa Super Show, and we had planned to do so much this year, and then sort of life gets in the way. So it's been sort of a crazy ride since the second week of January. Until we got here to Quartzsite, this has really been our first time off since the second week of January. And so a bit of exhaustion has kicked in, and a bunch of it, we both got sick. So there's a lot that goes into it. Not a problem. That's why we're here, really. It's truly why we created the channel, was to do RV reviews, but from a consumer standpoint, right? We're not RV salespeople. Well, anyway, we don't. We have full-time jobs, right? We work on the road. It's what we do. And so our schedule, we're working like 12, 14-hour days. They're long days. And so when we left this show, a lot of things happened with the company that we're involved with. And the first thing that really ended up going on with that is Lisa and I had to split up. And so Lisa is in one part of the United States. I'm in another part of the United States. And so we weren't together to be able to do the reviews and things that we had been doing. And so it just became very, very challenging. And we spent quite a bit. In fact, this is the first time we've really been back together for months. So you saw us do a quick live stream in Cleveland, if you were watching, and that was the last time we were together. I only spent a few days in Cleveland. I left her there in the snow, and I can't remember where we've been now. We've been to so many places, and so it's hard to do what we do when we're apart because we like to do it together. So that's one of the issues. Now, of course, we work mobile. I work on my laptop. Right there's my laptop right there. One of the other things that we had decided to do this year was we wanted to. Obviously, we're always trying to create better content for you guys, and so we started filming in 4K at 60 frames per second. Now, without getting too technical, basically that just means super, super clear video, and when we do close-ups and do different things like that, it still remains crystal clear. The problem with that is my 6-year-old computer, turns out it can't process those videos. So we had filmed a bunch of content during just before the Tampa Super Show that we're going to edit, and then we filmed outside of streaming. We filmed a bunch of content that we want to put up. We've put a few up. The problem is what used to take 5 minutes now takes an hour, and what used to take an hour takes several days. And so we're having issues. And so I'm going to need to get a new computer. And the computer that I need is going to cost a pretty darn penny. And so we're trying to save up for it and do some different things so we can do that. There's another, what's going on? I watch more of your live streams from Tampa over the other ones. Well, thank you so much. We appreciate that. I love this channel and missed it. We're here. We really are. So, but because of our computer challenges and trying to bring you better content, it's literally, if you all watched the video that we did with Liberty Coach, it took me 2 weeks to edit that one video. It just, the computer constantly crashes. And so I'm going to have to buy a new computer. It's going to take some months to get it. In fact, once we have enough money saved to actually get the computer, it's like 6 weeks to order their own thing. So we probably going to do a lot more live streaming because we just, I don't want to create, I don't want to go backwards. I hope that makes sense to you guys out there, right? We don't want to go backwards. We want to try to go forwards. So when we get to a city where there's an RV, we'll probably just do a live stream and we'll review 3, 4, 5 RVs in one stream, just like we did, where were we? It was in Cleveland. I don't know, we actually did a live stream in Cleveland from a dealer.
I honestly don't remember the last place that we were at. It may have been Pennsylvania, Wilkes-Barre. Was it
I think it was Wilkes-Barre. Yeah.
It could have been Cleveland. I really don't remember. It was snowing wherever it was. It was cold. I do remember that.
So that's my problem. You have to edit on 2 laptops so you can do it. One does the 4K and 1080. The other does the main edits. Yeah, it takes a lot of computing power to edit these videos. And so I was just looking at Max the other day, and it's like like $5,000 for a new computer. So we just have to save up for that. So that's been another one of our challenges. So we've been apart, and during that we got sick. The little bit of time we were together, we didn't have the creepy crud. It just from the exhaustion of doing what we've been doing, we're just
run down and just sleeping.
Yeah, trying to sleep it off. Yeah. And then technical issues. In fact, we're still having technical issues. Being out in the middle of nowhere, a lot of times internet is a problem, and I think we might look into Starlink to do that as well. But it's just everything we look at, it's like cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. So we just want to, I guess, check off the things that are most important. Obviously, editing videos for you guys is most important. Because it's what we're here for. So anyway, so I guess the computer's going to be top on the list. So what else has happened along the way? Oh, we had truck problems. AC blew up. We have a massive oil leak. So there's $5,000. We've got the AC fixed already.
Thank goodness, because it was so hot coming into Arizona.
Yeah, it was.
It was funny. It was snowing, and then all of a sudden it's like hot.
Literally, that's what it was. We came through the mountains, and we came through the middle of the night, and it was snowing. And 90 minutes later, it was like 70 degrees or something. It was the craziest thing.
The sun came up, and we're like, "What is this on my forehead? Is that sweat?"
Yeah, it's been crazy, absolutely crazy. Oh, by the way, there's 10 of you in there. Y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, you're probably not, because if you're watching this, you probably already know who we are. But hit the like button. We've got 3 likes so far. Hit the like button. That's what really helps us out, guys.
Thank you all.
Alan keeps on trying to put messages up, but I don't know what's going on with Alan. So, hi, buddy. I guess the system keeps on deleting your messages. So, anyway, moving forward for the next few months, our time is more on our side, and so we are going to be visiting some RV dealers, and as I mentioned, we will be doing some live streams instead. Instead of, like, normally we would go to a dealer with video 3 or 4 at one time and then edit them over the next week or so. Instead, we're going to do these live streams probably once a week. If we get lucky, if there's enough time, maybe twice, but probably once a week. So that's what's kind of moving forward. But here's sort of the Alan, you blocked him. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, Eggy man, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. So this is our real first stream where we just are here to talk to you guys, right? And some big announcements. So the biggest announcement is we started a Patreon page, right? As I mentioned, we do have day jobs. It's what pays the bills. It doesn't necessarily pay for us to travel all over the country like we do completely, and what we do costs money. Hard is where you roam. You understand what I mean, right? Since you edit videos and have your own channel. And so we have decided to start a Patreon channel. I'm going to see if I can put the link in here. It's patreon.com/tallmanclan, right? So patreon.com/tallmanclan. For those who out there who want to support the channel, please consider going to Patreon and becoming truly part of the Tall Man Clan. Okay, there's a couple different levels. There's tall, taller, tallest, right? It's about as creative as we could get. By the way, happy Easter, everybody!
Oh yeah,
right?
Absolutely.
Happy Easter. So at every level, you'll get an official Tall Man Clan sticker. Right? So, hey there, Negro. Welcome to the stream. So, no matter what level you decide to subscribe at, patreon.com/tallmanclan, you will get a Tall Man Clan sticker. Now, here's the big one. So, for people who choose to become part of the Tall Man Clan at the tallest level. For the first 50, I've created a limited edition t-shirt. Now, I don't have the complete t-shirt to show you, but it'll be black. It'll have that logo on it. But at the very bottom, it will say original member. Right?
Yes, original
member. And so I'm going to keep those up for the first 50 people who become patrons at the tallest level. Again, tall, taller, tallest. And you will get a limited edition t-shirt as well as the sticker and a bunch of other benefits. Supporting us this way will help us continue to do what we do. All the money that comes from Patreon will be going towards the computer, probably Starlink, so we can have internet wherever we go, so we can continue to do what we do for you guys. Hard drives, right? Hard is where you roam. If you guys are shooting in 4K, man, we can burn through some hard drives. I've got 4 of them here. I mean, I've got this big one here. I got this little one right here. There's another one in here that we dump to. I mean, there's hard drives everywhere. Right?
He's not kidding.
You know,
and so many of you had asked us when we were at the Tampa RV show how to support us, and we didn't have a Patreon at that time.
No, we didn't.
And yeah, thank you all so much for thinking of us. We really appreciate it. It really means so much.
It does. Because we first started this channel just because, we love RVs ourselves. We're like, my wife's like, we should start the channel for tall people. I'm like, okay, fine. We had no idea people would subscribe, and because we're just stupid. I mean, I guess we're funny enough. I don't know. What's storing on the hard drives? Right. So Eggy Man, when we video the content, all that content has to come off of the camera and go onto a hard drive. And so, like as a perfect example, the video that we shot, one of our videos that we shot at Tampa, one of the interviews, 46 gigs. Just 46 gigs? Yeah, 46 gigs for just that one video. And so, it takes up crazy space. Then when you edit, you have a final file. So you got the 46 gig for the original content, and then you got all the finalized content. And so when you're done, it's like that one video was 100 gigs. I mean, one video. It's crazy. It takes up so much space. And so we're having to buy bigger and bigger and bigger hard drives, and it just 100, 200, 300 bucks a pop. You keep everything on flash drives. But you shoot with a GoPro, yeah. We thought about shooting with a GoPro, but we feel that we've got, we're using brand new iPhones, and we're able to shoot 60 frames 4K, and it comes out great. We're able to stream when we're doing the live stuff right from the phone, and so that's what we're doing. But it just takes up so much room. Here we go.
Since the computer didn't work for the live stream, we're actually using the phone now.
Yeah, you did. Thank you so much for the super chats. That was awesome.
Yes.
It really was. What was the content? Negro, we Tall Man RV Reviews is exactly what this channel is. Obviously, you're new to the channel. My wife and I are RV enthusiasts. We're not RV salespeople, and we travel around the country and find cool RVs and maybe even some small little manufacturers, different things, and we review RVs for you guys. So if you're ever interested in looking at a different brand of RV, a different whatever, we have some, 340 something videos out there now. There's sort of a resource to go in and sort of look online on YouTube and see reviews of what you might be interested in buying for yourself. That way there you have an idea before you go to the dealers. And so that's what we do. And we love it. We really do. So I'm gonna put my glasses back on so I can continue reading.
We've got to interview some really cool people, and
we're funny, not stupid.
We'll take that.
Stupid is as stupid does, sir. I'm glad you set up the Patreon. I will definitely check it out after this. Thanks so much.
Thank
Billy.
you.
We do appreciate that. Yeah, we try to put a funny little spin on things, and this is how we are in real life. I mean, one of these days, part of what we will do with Patreon is we'll announce where we're going and when we're going to be places, and we can do some little meetups and things, and that's going to be part of being part of Patreon. But we're just like this for real. In fact, if our neighbor Ed is still watching, he can attest to that, because we were just outside talking a few minutes ago, and this is. By the way, he's never seen you because you haven't come out of the RV in I think like 2 days.
I haven't. I've been sleeping.
Yeah, so when you're done,
you're
gonna have to go outside and meet the neighbors. I posted for you instead of 4K for my family. Yeah, so that's what we're first doing. We were posting our videos in 1080, but what really made the difference for us is when we went to Yosemite last year. The views were so epic and spectacular. It just 1080 just didn't do it justice, and so we decided to film everything in 4K. And at the same time, look, we watch the other YouTubers out there, right? I mean, we support them because we're all out here to support you guys. We just do it in a different way because we're not salespeople, right? But they're shooting in 4K and we want to make sure that we're bringing you guys the best content as well, so that you can see good things. Yeah.
They don't believe I'm here.
Oh, go stick your head out the door. Go on. She's got to stick the head out the door. She's really there. Wave. I've got the camera on the long leash. Don't make me take the camera over there. We'll take it over. They don't believe it. We see her now. So we started the Patreon page to sort of help what we do here, because we want to continue to do this, and maybe one day the channel gets big enough that this is all we do, and we because we have some lofty goals and things, and I don't want to put them out there yet. I don't want anybody to sneak out and do it before us, but we have some really fun things that we'd like to do with this channel, but it's going to take some time, and it's going to take way more money than we have now. And so everything that Patreon brings in, when we do live streams, if people are doing I can't even think of what it's called, what Bruce did during the stream. If you're doing the little super chats, right? Yeah. All that money goes right back into the channel. We don't take any of it, not a penny. Our jobs, we work hard, stupid hard, to pay the bills. And so all of this goes right back to you guys. That's what this all does. And so that's why we decided to do that. Hey, Andy Graham, welcome to the stream, buddy. Sorry if you saw the first link and then the second link, and oh my gosh, it's just been, I know it's Bruce. It's B. Lee, Bruce Lee. I gotta call you Bruce. It's if you want to say your real name, you do that. But as far as I'm concerned, you're Bruce Lee. Oh. Anyway, so we also said we'd open this up for some Q&A. I know there's some people who are just joining kind of late. We appreciate y'all coming. Cliff notes. Lisa and I have been sick, we have been separated, and we have technical challenges. Our computer can't edit stuff anymore. So it's going to be live streaming. That's what you missed. The big news is we have started a Patreon channel. And again, if you, here, I'll see if I can pop this in again. For those of you who are truly part of the family and you want to support the channel, this really is the best way to do it. Patreon.com, Tall Man Clan. There's 3 different levels.
That and liking all our videos.
Yeah. You're going to get a Tall Man Clan sticker. Woohoo! Welcome to the Tall Man Clan! Right? And then if you're subscribed at it's either tall, or tallest, you're going to get, it's a limited edition t-shirt, by the way. It will be black, kind of like mine, but it'll say the Tall Man Clan on it. And it will have, underneath the logo, it says original member. We're only doing that for the first 50 people. In the tallest, right? Yeah. I want the sticker for everybody, but this t-shirt will be for the first 50 only. I want it to be very special for the people who've been around from the beginning. I mean, we're a year and a few months old, and we're here because of your support, and we appreciate that. So that T-shirt you'll be able to wear proudly because you're truly. I mean, it's like I come from an entertainer background, and when we do a show, the opening cast always gets something really special, whether it's a jacket or a shirt or a hoodie or something like that. In fact, I don't have that here. Anyway, so this is kind of like the opening cast, right? The opening Tall Man Clan original members. So we wanted that to be special for you guys. So we appreciate that. So that's what you missed, Andy. So welcome. So on that note, I know we have a small but mighty crowd, right? Right, small
Absolutely.
but mighty. We said we'd open it up for Q&A, and so ask away. What you got? What you got? What you got? What you got? Come on, what you got? Throw it at us. I'm sure you'll stump us quickly. Bailey, 6'2" here. Our son's 6'5", so your videos help us in that way, as well as RVs. Hey,
Awesome.
John. New to the stream. Hey, we have a new person.
Yay, welcome.
Welcome, John. Where are we going next? Well, we are heading to California. We have a couple different locations that we have events that we're doing in California. And so we're going to be sort of in Anaheim. Then we're going to be in Auburn after that. And then, so for those who've been around for a while, we did a special video while we were in Auburn. There's this custom manufacturer that we literally just stumbled upon. They make custom teardrops. Carl,
Yes.
American Teardrops.
Yes.
Since our video, his space has doubled. Everything is like exploded for him since the video we did for him, which is amazing. And so we're going to go back and meet with him again in Auburn. After Auburn, we're heading to the high desert. And then we have like a stupid harrowing drive to go from California all the way back to the East Coast to Virginia.
We'll be watching Ryan Hall y'all again.
Yeah. So, and then for the next 4 months, work our way right back where we are right now. So, crazy year we've got scheduled. So, that's kind of sort of where we're going next, Ed, since you asked that. But yeah, so Anaheim's next, then Auburn, then up into the high desert, Victorville, and then after that, back to the East Coast.
Yep.
And then,
Salem.
as I said, as we keep on going with Patreon and stuff, we're going to be posting where we're going. And so if you guys are close and want to join up with us, we're going to start to try to think a little bit further ahead, pick the locations where we're going to try to go and film. And you guys can come down if you want to be in a video. Great. If you just want to hang behind and see the craziness that happens, you can do that too. I know y'all think we're funny, but we're stupid and funny. So, look, and the other thing, because we're here for you guys, right? John and B and Andy and all the new people and old people, we'll have chats. Maybe one day we'll start a Discord, but we're here for you. We want to know what you guys want to see. What do you want in the videos? Is there something that we're not covering that you want us to cover more, right? This is what that Patreon account is going to do for us, is to be able to have a better connection with you guys, okay? As well as, look, if you're finding our videos out there, you hit the thumbs up. There's a reason why we say this in all the videos. The YouTube algorithm, when you guys thumb up, when you leave a comment, it promotes the video more. And so to have the channel grow, that's what it takes. And so share the videos with your friends, right? Copy the video link, post it in your Facebooks, do whatever you want. If you want to support, these are other ways to support. If you didn't want to go to Patreon, that's fine. It's all good. We still love you all just as much. We really do. But hit the like button, right? If you're joining us new, subscribe. But share the videos and leave comments, right? Even if it's just a thank you, right? These are the things that help push the videos with the YouTube algorithm, and for us to continue doing what we're doing and do the things that we'd like to do for you guys as the channel grows. Well, we need the channel to grow. It just does. So let's go back. So we answered where we're going. Let's see. What model is our camper? We have a Grand Design. It's a Transcend. It's a 27 BH. I think we did a video. Did we do a video on this one, or is it just practice videos?
I think we did. I think we just did a practice video.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to do a review on our own RV.
Yeah, we might have to.
We do it now, but it's kind of messy.
We can spin the camera around a little
Yeah,
bit. So
here, we'll spin the camera around for you guys here. Look. So, there we go. So, it's a 27 BH, so there's a couple of bunks up there. This one we use for storage. Behind that door is the bathroom. Okay. Actually, Lisa, why don't you hold the camera?
Alrighty. Pardon my hand there.
We might as well show them the tall man toilet test.
Oh my goodness.
Right?
I can't see what I'm doing here. I gotta flip it around. Well,
Yep.
there we
All right.
go.
Down. Scroll down. See, look at this. Right? Isn't this great? Love it. Right? In my shower door. Remember I always talk about the shower door? Right? There's the shower door. Right? Love the shower door. All right? So let's see here. All right, so there's our. We added a bigger TV, all right, and there's our. Remember, we always talk about our kitchen. So here's our kitchen. As you can see, we are very countertop deprived. We really are. So it's a little tough. Okay. Dining room's over there. Bedroom behind there, which is a mess. So we're not going to take you in there. but that's it. So as you can see, I mean, in one shot. You sort of see everything. This is why we're on the hunt for a new RV, because
we need more space.
We need some more space. And a lot of it, honestly, I mean, like human space, Lisa and I are very comfortable in here. It really is. It's a very comfortable size. I don't know. I think I moved this somehow.
I think you did too.
Yeah. There we go. It's a very comfortable size, but I mean, there's just no storage. And the kitchen, as we meant, it's just hard. Every time Lisa's doing something in the kitchen, it really takes much longer than it needs to, just because.
The shuffle.
Yeah, it's the shuffle. It's the shuffle. It really is. So that's our camper.
And then if the kids come and visit too, or your parents, then it's just not really, there's not really enough space to entertain. So we'd like to be able to have a little bit more space for that too.
All right, so
Where
I
are we
think.
now?
All right. So let's see here. What would be a fun video of the RV? Okay. Oh, thanks. It is. We love this one. I'm not sure what videos you have watched of us before, but we bought this one sort of in an emergency. We used to have a Prowler. And we were on our way to Oklahoma, and our RV became a convertible. Gone.
Yeah, there's a long story behind that. We're not going to get into that.
No. So anyway, we ended up having to tarp it because we were on our way to work. We were doing we were working the Oklahoma State Fair, and so we had to tarp it. The first tarping didn't work. And so in the middle of the night, it starts raining, and oh god, it was a mess. Anyway, so we tarped it again, and so what was worse was that was not enough. Immediately following that, we had to go to the Texas State Fair, and so we got there. The tarp obviously didn't make the trip. We had to untarp. It was anyway. So as soon as the Texas State Fair was over, we had 1 week off. That was it, 1 week. And again, like the first half of this year, we worked very hard in spurts, and so we had been working hard for like 8 to 12 weeks or something like that. So we had like a week and a half off. That was it. So we drove down to Texas, on the coast, Port Aransas area,
yeah.
And we looked up. We were sort of interested in Grand Design at the time. We love Grand Design, and so we looked up, and there happened to be a dealer in Rockport, which was like, I don't know, 20 minutes from where we were parked. We're like, okay, let's go. So we got in the truck, drove over there. We literally walked in. We go, do you have this model? Yeah, we do. Sold. And the sales guy, you should have seen the look on his face. It was like, huh? Like, don't you want to look at it? No. Just write it out. He's like, but okay, fine. We'll go look at it. So we went and looked at it. And actually, ultimately, we looked at that one and this one. And we ended up choosing this one instead. For a couple of reasons, but anyway, that was it. It was because we had no time. We had a convertible for a home, and we needed a new RV. We had already bought the Ford F-350. We were planning back then to upgrade to a fifth wheel, but we just didn't have enough time because we'd have to convert everything, and we just weren't ready.
Yeah, the hitch and just
Yeah. And I haven't driven a fifth wheel before, so I didn't, don't want to be rushing down the road. Want to take some time with it. Anyway, so this is also an emergency purchase, and so we just plan on having it a short amount of time. But when COVID started, that put a squash on, well, a lot of people's lives, ours as well, and so we're sort of backed up. Okay. Anyway, so that's why we're in what we're in. All right. So let's see here. So let's back up. I want to make sure we're answering. What model do we have? That would be fun. Looks nice.
Thank you.
Eggy.
It's not that kind of a video.
No. Nope, not that kind of video, Eggy. Next.
Our top
and Gargoyle, you thought you struggled with countertop space. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really. It's
we talk about it all the time. We are not kidding.
and it's not just a cooking too, right? So let's say you're trying to cook a regular meal, right? And it takes a couple of pans. Well, where do you put the dirty pan? Right? I mean, there's no countertop space. You can't put it back on the stove because the stove just isn't big enough either. So I mean, it's very, very challenging. And so Lisa's really mastered that.
Thank you.
Okay, so what are our top contenders? So right now, I would have to say for fifth wheel, the top of the list is the Avalanche 390 DS. Yeah, we saw that one in Tampa and
Loved
absolutely
it.
fell in love with it.
Yeah.
For those who have been around, I don't know if you think it's a line in our videos or not, but 95% of the time, we don't go in the RVs. We go in them the first time when we're on camera.
When we're surprised, we're truly
Right,
surprised.
which is why some people in the comments are like, well, you missed this, you missed that, what's this? We're showing it like you would see it for the first time, right? Walking in. So the surprise that we have on camera is truly a surprise. And so we saw that one and we were like, holy crap.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. It literally checks every major thing off on the list that we're looking for in our next RV, right? And if we go with a fifth wheel, unless something else pops up, it's probably gonna be that. That's the number one contender.
No, we recently saw I'm not sure that we have put out the video yet, but we recently saw another RV that we liked, and it was when we were in oh good lord, it was in Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Yeah, when we stayed there the couple of nights. Anyway, there will be another video coming out, and it's a
Stupid.
yeah, I'm sorry, total blank. Total
Yeah,
blank.
there's our problem. Our list is not like strange. Everybody that's looking for a new RV, you have a list. You want these 3, 4, 5 things, or whatever it is, and the DS is the Avalanche.
Yeah.
Is the first one that we found. It's perfect. We don't have to do anything to it. All the rest of them, there's 2 or 3 others, and I can't remember the model numbers. I apologize. That we've looked at that we've really liked, but they're going to take some aftermarket augmentations for them to work for what we need them to work for us. And I would much rather go in, pay the man, and leave, as opposed to pay this man, then take it somewhere else and have them tear it apart and make it the way that we need to have it made. And so yeah. So that's why we haven't bought it yet. Bruce, when we were in the other stream trying to get it working, one of your questions was, have you decided to, is it about a new RV? We haven't decided to purchase it yet because part of the reason that we started this channel was we were looking for a new RV, and we decided to just video the process. And it's turned into a lot more, obviously. And so I don't feel that we've seen all the RVs yet. I don't think we've seen enough yet.
I agree.
So we're going to keep on looking.
Yep.
But number one on the list is that Avalanche 390
390
DS. Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Okay. We're okay. We were driving. In short, basically, we had just finished sealing the roof. We knew there were some soft spots, but didn't know any better. That was our very first RV, and it peeled off. So no one stopped us.
Yeah,
no one beat the horn.
The trim work that was holding the rubber,
it came off, and
yeah,
then just
and
everything
then it
started
just
peeling back.
That's
sort of,
and it was one of those long drives in the middle that we were driving
in the middle of
the night, and it was just crazy. We were rushed for one reason or another. We're not going to get into that either.
Yeah.
But then, when we got where we were going, it was a mess.
Somebody asked us, our home state. We are our brick and mortar that we don't live in anymore. It's in Florida. So our home state's Florida. Lisa's a Florida-born native, born and raised. I'm originally from Massachusetts. But I moved to Florida when I was still in high school, and so I've been there most of my life, I guess. So, but that's kind of where home base is. That's where the mail goes.
That's where everything goes. Yeah.
That's where the mail goes.
Yeah.
Right. So let's see what else. Yeah, great choice. Avalanches are beautiful. Thanks. Yeah, we thought so. We got to do the interview with Steve.
Yes.
In that. Steve is great. If you guys haven't seen that, you got to go check it out. We released that video a few videos ago. That one only took a week and a half to edit. Anyway, yeah. So that's a great RV. So we're looking forward to our next one, and hopefully by the end of this year, knock on wood, we'll be able to move into our next RV. All right, what else? Anybody else have any other strange questions for us? Oh, okay. It would be nice to visit Florida one of these days. You've never been to Florida? Wow.
Oh.
Well, yeah. Yeah, bring some shorts and a t-shirt. It's a lot hotter than Minnesota. and it doesn't snow there.
No. Well, it did once in like 73, I think.
It was like a flurry.
I made a snowman about this tall, and my mother kept it in the refrigerator for me for a whole year. I was like 10. I don't remember.
So, Miss Kitten, we were in Maryland for a few weeks, but we didn't get a chance to go to any dealers there. We're going to be in Pennsylvania.
That was one of the times that we had split up. So for 2 weeks I was in Maryland by myself while he was in
Buffalo and
Minnesota.
Yeah,
that was
all over the place.
Yeah. So
but further north than we got Virginia. We're going to be in Virginia. We're also going to be in Pennsylvania. That will be the closest we get to Rhode Island.
And Kitten and I have never been to Rhode Island. I'd love to go there one day.
Yeah. And so I will tell you one of our goals. One of our goals.
When I was in Maryland, I did have to buy an ice scraper, though.
Yeah. Our Ford F-350 never been in the snow.
No.
Snowed. One of the doors froze shut. Oh my God.
Oh, it did.
Yeah.
I literally had to crawl from the driver's seat into the back seat because I tried to open the door, so it was stuck in the kind of mid position. I literally had to go and kick the door to open it so I could close it.
Yeah. Yeah. That Florida truck didn't like the snow very much, or the ice
it didn't
was
like
icy
the
up
snow
there.
too much.
Yeah, that was just like a month ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So here's one of our goals, and it's going to take some while. And again, it's all about you guys. We're going to do this for you, but we have to wait for the channel to grow. We really do. We're going to have to hit. I don't know what the level is, but and maybe we get there by the end of the year. I don't know. That's our goal, guys. Our faithful core people, spread the word, help the channel grow the best you can. And it's going to have to start at the beginning of the year. So if it doesn't happen at the beginning of 2023, we're going to have to push it to the beginning of 2024. But our goal for 50 weeks, right? Well, maybe it's got to be 48. 48 weeks. Each week, we're going to go to a different state and do RV reviews from each state. And if you're part of the Tall Man Clan from Patreon, you'll know our schedule, you know where we're going to go, and you'll be able to meet up with us because we're going to go do reviews. That's our plan.
That's our plan.
That's one of our goals with the channel, is we're going to start off first week in January, and we're going to start in one state. And then second week in January, we're going to move to another state. And we're going to do this every week. We're going to move to a different state, different dealership, until we've done reviews in every single state. That's
the plan.
That's one of the plans.
Yeah.
And so we may have to leave the day job to do that. That's why the channel is going to have to really grow. Let's see here. Let's see. Beautiful old buildings and great historical spots in Rhode Island. Yeah, I know, yeah. And some funny foods, according to others. When you come this way, we'll make the time to make sure you see and support you. Well, thank you so much.
Awesome. What's your favorite funny food from Rhode Island?
Yeah, what's the favorite funny?
We didn't say it was question and answer just for us. An amazing seafood. I'm going to take your word for that. We're not really big seafood
It's funny.
people.
The reason why I had to move to Florida, it was I was kicked out of Massachusetts because I hate seafood. I grew up literally right on the coast, right on the water, and I love clam chowder. Love clam chowder, but I'm just not a big fish guy. I don't know. I just never got the flavor of it. So
we're more steak and taters kind of people.
Yeah, chicken, pork, steak, taters.
Steak and taters.
My mom and dad, they love seafood, clams and lobster and lobster. I should get her on the phone. If I talk to my mom for just a little bit, the accent will come back and put on a good New England accent for you. Go park the car, all that wonderful stuff. Amazing seafood. All right, let's see here. Coffee milk seems to be something everyone is surprised by. That and strip pizza.
Oh, well,
strip
that sounds
pizza.
Interesting.
Is that a game? Strip pizza? Or is it something you eat?
You and Eggy need to go talk.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry, you put it out there.
She did say people were surprised by it.
Yeah, pizza. Boston, North End. Oh my God, I can't believe the name just gone from my head. What's the place I go to when I'm my favorite place in North End?
You talk about it all the time.
I know. I don't know. It's gone.
Yeah.
Being from Massachusetts, obviously, I have an Italian background. Grew up with a big, traditional Italian holidays and things, and pizza's like a religion. It just is. And so the last time, anytime I get to Massachusetts, it's right into the North End. I gotta go get some pizza.
And there was one place that surprised you that they had really good pizza. Where was that? Was that Boston? Where was that?
I don't know. Again, we travel so much. It's crazy. It's cold pizza with thick sauce. Can be found in every bakery around here. Oh, okay. Interesting. All right. Hey, we'll try it.
Yeah, I'm up for it.
Kind of like the other version better, but we could try that too.
And coffee milk. I'm not sure what that is either. That sounds interesting.
If I have to guess, it's coffee flavored milk.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe so.
Yeah. Right? Is that a predecessor to iced coffee? I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
All right. So, any other questions you guys have for us? We've been on now for for a little bit, and we're happy to chit chat with you guys here.
Absolutely.
Happy Easter. For those who joined us late, go back to the video. We talked a little bit about why we've been not posting as much as we normally do. We really do miss posting the videos. Honestly, we really do love going to RV dealers and videoing. I love the editing. I love doing all that stuff. We really do. And so you ask Lisa my frustration of trying to edit videos now. I've come very close several times to smashing the computer. It's so frustrating. So again, I use Final Cut Pro when I edit, and it sort of renders a little bit as it goes. And if I make like a small little correction, it's like a 10-minute render. Like if I'm trying to watch, it buffers and you can't even watch. You literally can't. Yeah, it's very, very painful. So
it's like trying to stream when you have really bad Wi-Fi.
yeah, it's really bad. Mr. Lee, that unfortunately we'd like to keep secret. If you don't mind, we like to.
A little bit longer.
Yeah, we just like that sort of. We do work on the road, and thank God what we do allows us to be able to do that and be on the road. But we just like to keep that private, I guess, what we do. But sorry, it's little, little line. We don't have very many lines, but just a little one. It's just a little one. Pretty much everything else, for the most part, is open. For the most part. So, what do you do, Bruce? What do you both do for a living? And what prompted you to start your RV review blog? Okay, Ed. So, as I was just telling Mr. Bruce Lee, we're going to keep what we do for a living private, if you don't mind. But what started this was last year, January, we had gone to the 2021 Tampa RV Super Show. No, we're not truck drivers. It can't be a truck driver and drive the RV at the same time. Anyway, and we were there. We do travel a lot.
Yeah.
We were literally there looking for our new RV. We were just talking about our space in here. We need more, and so we literally went there looking to get our new RV 2021. And it is the very first time we went specifically looking for an RV that had things in it that we wanted, right? We've had 2 RVs now. They were both bought in emergency circumstances, and we just took what was there and left, right? Both our RVs that we had, the Prowler and this one. And now that we've been in RVs for years now, we have this small list. And so as we're beginning to walk through the thousands of RVs at this show, if you've never been to the Tampa RV Super Show, that's a must. Oh my God, it's unbelievable. It's overwhelming. There's so much stuff there. For those who watch the streaming, you know it's just RVs everywhere. Anyway, but we're there for the very first time ourselves in 2021, and as we're walking around, I'm hitting my head in RVs. I can't find a toilet that I can sit on. Now, mind you, I've been watching reviews by the other YouTubers for a long time. We watch Matt, and we watch Josh, and we watch Andrew Steele. I mean, we watch all these guys, probably like you guys do. I subscribe to their channels. I support them. I mean, we got to meet a lot of them in 2022, which was fun. And I'm sure you saw that during the stream too. It's funny. We met Andrew, and he's trying to interview me while I was trying to interview him. It was so funny. Anyway, I digress. So we're looking around and all this stuff, and I'm like, I can't believe it's that hard to find an RV for tall people. And this one here, she's like, you should start a YouTube channel for tall people. Ding! Here we are. Tall Man's RV Reviews. It's her fault.
It is kind of my fault.
You can blame her. Blame her.
And then he tells me I have to hold the camera, and I'm like, I can't hold the camera. I take horrible pictures.
Yes, Bruce, truck driver. Again, stupid. I've warned you. You've had fair warning. I was trying to, I thought it was a question, but okay. I recently saw a brand called Kimberly Campers from Australia, but they ship to the U.S. If you don't know who/what they are, check them out. You can find a dealer that carries them. Super unique. Okay, you should write that down. Take a note.
Kimberly Campers.
Kimberly Campers. Yeah, we'll definitely look at that, right? That's okay. That's all good. Like I said, that's part of why we decided to start our Patreon site. One, because we've had people ask how they can support us. That is one way. 2, we're able to have more personal conversations with people in that environment. and we'll eventually set up a Discord, which if you don't know what Discord is, it's kind of more like of a chat thing, because we want to look at the things that you want to look at, because for most people that are, not everybody, but a lot of people that are subscribed to this channel, they're tall like I am, and so they've got the same requirements I do: headroom, leg room, and so we'll gladly do that. As Mr. B. Lee knows, as we were streaming, he asked us to go look at something. We ran and found it for him, and it ended up, and we ended up being able to go through it with the manufacturer's rep, who said just enough to let Mr. Lee know that he needed to think about a different RV unless he wanted to wait a year to get it. And so, so anyway, the Discord would be a good thing. And we're going to get there. But like anything else, respectfully, the more things we add, the more time we need to dedicate to keep those things up. Like, I don't have a Facebook page yet. We don't have an Instagram yet. We don't have all that stuff. Because, as I mentioned, and I know I didn't tell you what we do, but we work a lot of hours, and it's usually, sometimes 7 days a week. Sometimes we work 30 days straight.
30 days
I mean, it's it's a lot. And so to have to do what we've promised to do for our careers, for the companies that we work for, we have to give them our attention, obviously. So if we open up the Discord and the Facebook and the this and the that, it's more time and things that we have to do. We're going to get there. We are, and we hope to be there this year with all of these things. We have to continue to grow the channel. Hang on a second, I got to plug in this computer before it dies, or we're going to be in trouble. There we go. And that's the other thing, by the way. Trying to edit now, it's killed the computer. I can't have it off the power now more than 30 minutes. It's just, yeah. So what we're wanting to do is right now, and I can't do this enough in the camera, but work, tall man. What we want to see is this happen, right? And that we're able to do very little of this, if any, but more of this, because this is what has turned out to be a huge goal for us now is support you guys and be out there. You guys, some of like Mr. Lee has sent us a video, a picture of their new RV and stuff, and a lot of you actually have. I know there's just a few of you watching, but the people that have been watching the channel for a while in the videos, they've sent us pictures, and I can't tell you how many people now have bought RVs because of the videos that they've watched of us, and that just, I can't tell you how that makes us feel. It just warms the heart that the fun that we have is being beneficial to other people. And so everything that we do in our life, everything from our careers, and I would say in the past, 15, 20 years, everything that we've chosen to do with our life has had sort of a pay it forward, helping others sort of underlining tone, right? If it's not going to help somebody, we're not interested, right? And so when we started the channel, it just was really mostly for us to document our trials and tribulations. We had no idea it was going to turn out this, and it's we're growing steadily. I mean, good Lord, where are we at now? Let's take a peek. Let's take a peek, shall we? I mean, we can do that because we're on the phone. I can open up the computer here.
Look at that, you can.
I can. 2,334 subscribers. I mean,
thanks, you guys.
There's 2,334 people in this world that love us. Oh, 2,335. Somebody else just subscribed.
Yay!
Anybody else out there? Right? And just, I don't know.
And that's amazing to me. That's just totally amazing.
The power of this medium, YouTube, to be able to help people is it's unbelievable. It really is. It's unbelievable. I wish we had sort of thought of this earlier.
I do too. Yeah.
Because we would have been doing this, a lot longer.
Yeah. Turns out we love it.
Yeah. I mean, I had to learn how to edit. I had to learn how to create thumbnails. I mean, and oddly enough, everything I've learned on YouTube. We call it YouTube University. Anything you need is on YouTube. Right? Even the weather. Ryan Hall, y'all.
Look him up anytime you guys are getting ready for a long trip. Watch him a couple of days prior because he is spot on with what's going on out there. It's amazing.
Yeah. Gargoyle. I remember that. It's great watching you live. Yeah. Then I can't edit out all the mistakes when it's live. My goal is to have like the perfect video, right? No outtakes, no edits. Just be able to roll the camera and get it all right the first time. That's just a personal goal. We haven't gotten there yet. We will. But if we do read all the comments in the videos, so when you're watching the videos, again, leave a comment. Even if it's, like I said, it just says thanks. It helps promote the channel, right? Every comment, every thumbs up, every share, right? If you want to share it with another group you're with or on your Facebook, whatever. All these things continue to help promote the channel. And you guys seem to be our core group. There's a few on here that are not on here. Ted commented earlier. Mm-hmm. There's William. There's like 10 or 20 of you that we see religiously comment and say hello, Gypsy girl, Gypsy lady, Gypsy Lee, Gypsy Lizzie.
Yes.
Stupid. Gypsy Lizzie. Which I'm sure you're watching this now, Gypsy, at some point. So it's organic and fun. Don't be hard on yourself. We're not that hard on ourselves.
Oh, thank you, Bruce Lee.
We just go with the flow.
Thank you,
Bruce, are you going to be number one?
I think Bruce
is he going to be number one? Oh my God.
Aww.
We're refreshing the screen. How many people can run to Patreon? Woo! Yay, we have an active Patreon. Woohoo! Number one. Do we get to see who they are? I don't know. We set this up today, guys.
So yeah, we're not.
I have no idea. This is going to be learning, right? Learning. He is our number one guy.
I love it.
Mr. Lee, Bruce Lee.
I love it.
Thank you, Bruce.
Thank you.
We appreciate you. Welcome to the Tall Man Clan. All right. There we go. So let me go back to the screen. Sorry. So yeah. Oh, by the way, let me talk about the other problems, like starting the stream. It seems to happen to us every time. So we've done this once before.
Yeah.
I set the stream up on my computer, put the thumbnail in, description, all that stuff, right? But because of, I don't know if it's a computer, I think it's a computer because the Wi-Fi here is actually pretty strong. But we've decided right from the get-go, we're not going to try the computer, we're going to actually stream right from the phone because I know the phone's strong enough to do the stream. So I went to go bring it up on the phone, the stream that I've scheduled on the computer, the phone won't pull it up. And it happened once before, and I just now realized it. I have to start the stream
on the phone.
On the phone. So if we're going to schedule a stream, I got to do it from the phone to be able to pull it up on the phone. I don't know why, because I'm in my channel, whether it's the computer or whether it's here. So that's why we had the issue at the beginning of the stream, because I originally set it up with a computer, but we had to switch to the phone because the computer just will not connect. But we're going to get Starlink. Maybe sooner than later. I don't know.
He's talking himself into it a little bit more every day.
I can stream from anywhere, anytime. Starlink. Thank you, Elon Musk. Anyway, okay. Any other questions that we can answer for you guys while we're here? Like I said, we are here for you guys. We do appreciate you watching the stream. Bruce, again, thank you. You're number one.
Thank you.
You know that. You're number one.
You will always be number one.
Our very first Patreon.
Yes, thank you.
I thought Ted might beat you to the punch, but nope, Ted's not here. Ted, where are you, buddy? Gypsy Lizzie, where are you, girl? You come on. So, how tall is Lisa? Oh, that's a good one.
I am 5'7".
There you go, 5'7". Here.
And I do say that in some of my videos, but we gotta.
Yeah.
You can't tell. You gotta hold the thing up.
We can do this.
Oh, we can. Look at that. There.
And plus it's up at an angle, so it's kind of hard to see. There you go. Yep.
Yeah, there's a couple of videos that are out there that you know, if it's like really small, I will climb in and I will say I'm 5'7". But yeah, most often it's him.
Yeah, we were in one
Just recently.
actually.
At the
You know
Tampa
what?
Show.
It's it's actually the Avalanche.
Is it the Avalanche?
The 390 DS. It's got 2 full baths now, but it's got that bunk, or not the bunk. It's got a loft that's above the second bedroom.
That's right.
But the second bedroom has a full shower in it.
Yeah, which he won't fit in.
I couldn't get it. I mean, I did get in it, but I had to be like this. Lisa got in it, and she had about this much room above her head.
Yeah.
Right. So because there's a loft up there, there's no skylight, no bubble, and and where the shower pan is, if you will, it's obviously raised. So yeah, so that was one that you climbed in.
Yeah.
And you climbed on that on purpose because that's going to be your shower.
That's going to be my shower.
I don't know. She doesn't want to share a shower.
Yeah, we each want our own bathroom.
We just need 2 toilets.
Yeah, well, 2 showers would be awesome too.
Yeah, but I mean, if it's
sinks.
But let me ask you this.
Okay.
And anybody out there that knows, leave a comment when this is done, or put it in chat now. If you have an RV that has 2 showers in it, can you use them both at the same time and have enough hot water?
That's a good question.
Right? I don't know.
That's a good question, but I still think it'll help tremendously getting ready for work in the morning.
Well, it does.
Yeah.
It does. Getting ready anytime, whether it's work or whatever. It's inevitable. We both need the bathroom at the same time. And so that was one of our things. At least a bath and a half. It's not the shower. A bath and a half. We wanted at least 2 toilets, right? A half bath for sure.
2 toilets, 2 sinks, yeah.
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 Right.
Shave while I fix my hair or whatever. Yeah.
Maybe one of the RV manufacturers will watch this and they'll just make one bigger bathroom with just 2 toilets in it. His and hers. Side by side. Good morning, how are you today?
It was fine.
With maybe a partition wall that can go up and
Partition
down.
wall.
Earphones. I don't know.
Yeah, let's not.
Okay. Manufacturers, let's not do that.
Yeah,
Go side by side. The second one would be great for an office. Yeah, so, yeah, it absolutely would be. And that's part of the things we've been looking at because we do full-time and this channel we're doing more and more with it and we will continue to do more and more with it. And so, like right now, I'm having to edit from the chair that I'm sitting on, right? I mean, well, the camera's over there, but, you know, this is where I do all my editing, right here. My laptop is literally a laptop. And so, oh, wait a minute. Yes, enough hot water if you have an aqua hot. Yes.
Okay.
So that means, Ed's in he's got a Class A diesel pusher.
Uh-huh.
He's had actually a couple Prevos before, and I can't remember what he's in right now. Hang on. I'm coming over, Ed. I'm coming over. Coming over. Coming over.
Well, if you can't figure it out, Tom Ann has left.
He's got a signature series Monaco.
Oh, okay.
So he's got the aqua hot system.
Ah, very nice.
But there are actually there are some even the travel trailers, not physicals, but some of the travel trailers that are putting in on-demand hot water.
We did see quite a few of those when we were at the show in Tampa.
Yeah,
more than I've seen in the past, I think.
Oh, interesting. I just did a little glitch.
Yeah, it did.
Started streaming 2 minutes ago.
Interesting.
Did we just lose the stream?
I'm
No,
not
we're
sure.
still there. Are we all still there, guys? Hi. Well, that's strange.
That is very strange.
Yeah. You're in 341 RD. It says on-demand water heater. Okay, nice.
Awesome. So I'm a little bit taller than your wife. How tall is your wife?
Monaco signature.
Oh.
Thanks, Ed. Yes, we're still here. Yeah, it's funny. So I have on my laptop I have the chat up so we can see it, and obviously it's playing the video behind it, but it's
It just
excuse me,
disappeared for a
it-
while
yeah,
and had the
the
wheel of
screen went
death.
blank, and then it came back on, and it's like, I don't know. Oh, it's live. I can see it. Interesting. It said we just started streaming 2 minutes ago. Okay, whatever. It's okay. So you're 5'4" and she's 5'4". Well, you guys are equally matched. Nice.
No, I'm 5'7".
Well, yeah, B. Lee, 5'4".
Yes.
She's 5'4".
Yes.
Oh, she's 5'4". Okay,
Yes.
yeah. So you're 341 RDS as a excellent. Still her. Your audio is a bit choppy.
Interesting.
Yeah, we're sorry about that. We're streaming from our cell phone. We tried to do it a different way, but that failed, which is one of the...
This computer does not like to stream live. It just refuses. Every time we try it on this computer, it just will not work.
You remember, Bruce Lee, I said I was stupid. Yes, you're 6'2", your son's 6'5". I remember now. So you got it all covered. It's like the three little bears,
Yeah.
right?
The
5'4", 6'2", 6'5". Yeah. So we do believe from audio standpoint, before Tall Man's RV Reviews, during when COVID first started, I had started another YouTube channel, and we were just streaming from our home. I was just doing some other things, and I grew the channel a little bit. Just, I don't know, my heart just wasn't 1,000% there, but it was something to keep me busy because it was just sitting on the couch doing nothing. And I'm a creative person, so it gave me something creative to do. And so I had a nice 35mm camera that does 4K, get the whole setup, and I can actually like do a production with like fly-ins and cuts and interview people, all this stuff. We brought all that stuff here with us. I got it all here in the RV. And the very first time we tried to stream, we set it all up. Crashed. It just horribly crashed. And so one of the things that we want to do when we get a new RV is to have a space, when we have Starlink, to be able to set that up and do these kind of things, because we'd like to be able to do some interviews with people. As I mentioned, Carl from American Teardrop, we're going to go back and do sort of an update video, because again, for those who watched that video, his space was tiny.
Yeah,
I mean, it was like 25 by 20 or
something like that. It was,
and they had a loft,
so
but
that was nice,
they do
but
some of the
still.
stuff inside, then they have to move them outside to finish them.
Yeah.
They've now doubled their space. They're doing a few other things as well, and they're still growing. And so we're going to go do some updates. But we'd love to do some interviews, right? We'd love to be able to get with some of the manufacturers that we met at Tampa, the representatives, and do some like live interviews with these people to give you like news and things in the industry. But that takes more than my phone and this crappy laptop, which is why we set up our Patreon account, right? So as I mentioned, all that's going to go right back into the channel to help us grow. So anyway, yes, I always have to check out the shower height to Airgrow Plus for considering an RV purchase. Yeah, it's important. It really is. And thus the reason why we started this channel, because so many of the guys that do review RVs are shorter than I am. It's okay. It's not a thing. It's just, it is what it is. But there are so many people that are our height that want an RV, whether it's full time or just for vacation. And it's good to know before you make the trip somewhere that this is either a good one to look at or not, right? Because if you don't know how the RV industry works, depending on the size of your city is, let's say a dealer represents Grand Design. We'll take that for an example. There can't be another dealer, I think, within at least 150 miles of that one dealer that can carry that brand or that model. And so if you are looking for something that you think you like, you may have to travel quite a distance to go see it, right? And so that's where stuff like Lisa and I do with our videos come in handy, because you're able to get a good idea, at least with my height, of what it looks like and feels like as we're walking through the space before you make the investment and time into a trip to go see something that you may have to drive 200 or 300 miles to go see. Right? Does that make sense? Right? Anyway. Oh, well, okay. Patreon. Hi, Alyssa.
Hi, Alyssa.
Yeah, did you, so yeah, for those who are joining us late, I'll put it back up there. Patreon.com/Tall Man Clan. Right? That's really our big announcement. We've decided to start a Patreon account to help support the channel and the things that we want to do with this channel. It takes a lot of money and just equipment. Never mind, the gas and other things. And so but look, from a support standpoint, liking the video, subscribing to the channel, leaving comments, sharing, right? These are all huge things to help the channel grow. If you want to support us further, Patreon, it's there. Everyone who decides to become a patron gets a cool little Tall Man Clan sticker, right? And there's 3 different levels. If you choose tallest, right? There's tall, taller, tallest. You're going to get a shirt that looks a little bit like this. The shirt will be black. It'll have that logo on it. The only difference will be right here underneath, it'll say original member. So for the first 50 people, 50 only, we're only doing 50 shirts that become tallest membership, we'll get that t-shirt and be considered original members. So, all right, let's see here. Absolutely, we looked at a few mid-profile fifth wheels and my head touched the ceiling up front. Yeah, we saw an interesting...
That's the one that I was talking about.
We saw an interesting bunkhouse.
Yes.
It was in one of the streams.
It was, yeah.
Was it one of the streams?
Oh, it was.
Yeah, it was in one of our streams.
It was in one of our
streams.
streams.
One of the last streams we did. The bunk house...
Crabtree. It was a Crabtree.
...was up in the front.
And the
master
space
was in the back. And, and that's perfect, right? Because, it's the adults that are sleeping in the master. Why be up all the way up in the front? With your head height issues, right? So the back of the RV had the master, so you had all kinds of headroom, which was great. And the bunk was up in the front. It was a great design.
Yeah, that's the one that I was trying to think of earlier.
Yeah, let me see if I can find that video, and I'll copy the link in there.
And yeah, it was really,
Yeah.
I was really impressed. I really was, because the kids don't need all that extra head height. The adults do, so it made perfect sense.
Of course, the computer's working at slow speed. God, I hate the computer now. Why do computers have to be so expensive?
I want to say it was a Chaparral.
It could be. Hang on.
I want to say it was a Chaparral.
All right, here we go. If you want to see that one, it's in that stream.
It's the last...
The 355 MBX.
Okay. Oh, you've already seen it.
Bruce watches all the videos.
Yeah.
Your father is 6'6", and if we get an RV, it might be a full-time home for a period of time. So getting your tall man tests are super helpful. And also plan on using it as an in-law suite later if possible. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep, 6'6". He's got a couple inches on me. And so, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we'll keep our eye out, for you guys, for sure. We have playlists of other things that we've already done. So, feel free to go back and look at that. It's great. Something like that. Yeah, thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, that's the one where the bunk is up in the front. The link that I posted. The bunk is up in the front, and the
adults
in the back. It'll be later in the stream. Actually, hang on. Did I grab the right one? Hang on, guys. Yeah, I grabbed the right one. Yeah, the first few RVs that we did were more the travel trailers, and so it was obviously a fifth wheel. So it'll be later in the stream. So if you wanted to skip around, you can do that.
And it's the one we had to go outside. The rest of them we were inside, and this one we went outside.
So it's the second to last one.
It's the second to the last one.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and the last one, last one we only had a few minutes before we lost battery. But yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I think you might be correct too. I think that was the one that it was. Lisa's correct in saying it's a
Yeah.
chaparral. Yeah, they asked us to go outside specifically to cover it. It was, I mean, brand new. They just got there. They hadn't detailed it yet. They hadn't cleaned it. There was still sawdust from manufacturing still on the floor. I mean, it was as new as new. I think it just got there the day before or whatever. My guess is it's long gone.
But
So-
totally got why they wanted us to review that
Yeah.
one. I loved it. Yeah, it was great.
She was correct in saying it was a Dave Chappelle. I knew what you meant. Looking up on my phone now while I watch you on TV. Oh my God! Give me a second. I gotta get a drink.
Oh yeah, I really like that. They were absolutely on par with their thinking in that, and I don't know why any of the other manufacturers haven't thought of that previously. Like I said, you know, the kids don't need the headroom most often. Most often. Some of them are taller than the adults, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, like in Bruce's case.
Yeah, that's true. His
6'5".
kid's Yeah.
All right, so real quick, what did you guys do for Easter? Anything special? You with your families? Good meals? I know everybody celebrates Easter, differently, around the country and stuff. But what did you guys do for Easter today? Leave a comment. We are about to have a spectacular meal ourselves. We're doing something a little, I guess, I don't know. What's everybody's traditional Easter meal? Right? Like Thanksgiving is turkey. Christmas could be a variety of different things. But anyway, you watched YouTube. and still watching YouTube. You know what's great? Look, and again, Bruce, #1 Patreon. Thank you so much. We really do appreciate you. But outside of some people that you choose to support that way, YouTube's free.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, it costs you nothing to watch the reviews that we put up, or anyone else for that matter. Right? This is why that we decided to start the Patreon, because there are some of our fans that are respectfully diehard fans, if you will, that want to help support the channel and keep us moving on to do the things that we do, so it can remain free for everyone, and that's a huge thing, right? That's why I call it also YouTube University, right? I got an education on how to be an editor, and I'm learning how to film better, all just by watching YouTube. And so if we want to keep the platform free and the creators creating the content that we create, the support that we get from you guys, it's just amazing, and so we do appreciate it. So here we go. Thank you. Watch YouTube. We had cheeseburgers. Okay. Blake is watching. Storm kept him up. Blake, what are you doing, buddy? Hi, Blake. Hi, Blake. Blake's our grandson. Hi, Blake. Happy Easter. Did the Easter Bunny bring you something? All right, took it easy. Been planning my wedding. Oh, congratulations, getting married.
Yes, congratulations.
We're not working on things that have been crazy RV videos on my de-stress. You know what's funny? That's somewhat it is for us too. We'll go into an RV dealer and say, hey, we are. Like, okay, great, go ahead. And then we just go out and turn on the camera and just have a bunch of fun. And then go back and cut it all up. Nope, we shouldn't put that in there. He said eggs. Oh, cool.
Nice. Good job.
That fifth wheel model is the Chaparral X Edition 355 FBX. You were very close. Yeah, 355 FBX. Yeah, very cool floor plan with the bunk up in the front. That was very cool. He waved. Hi, we can't see you, Blake. I'm so sorry. We'll really confuse him. We're going to confuse him.
Hang on. What, are you FaceTiming him?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We're going to confuse the heck out of him.
So you're
Wait.
going to have to turn it around so he can see.
He's in my room with me because it's dark.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, hi, Blake. We're waving at you. Yes, it's dark. You should be sleeping. There's Nana.
Hi, Blake.
All right. Bye-bye. Anyway. Now I'm waving to the TV also. Hey, everybody wave at the TV.
I love it. That's awesome.
Now, part of what we're doing, so obviously, this is gone on for a while. These will be streams that we'll probably do once a month on Patreon, depending at the level. These are just things we're going to be adding in there for our supporters, because it's you guys that have stepped up, to help keep the tall man the tall man clan bus moving down the road, or travel trailer at this case, fifth wheel soon maybe, knock on wood. So yeah, it just we want to do a lot for you guys, so we do appreciate it. Okay, so let's see. He had cheeseburgers. Yeah, what's a traditional Easter meal? Is it ham?
My family always had ham.
Had ham.
Yeah.
And I think so.
We kind of most often have ham, but we have occasionally had like a prime rib.
Yeah, I think
roast.
mom does prime
rib
rib.
roast. Yeah.
We had ham a couple days ago, so we did the ham, but we found like these ridiculously amazing
thick rib eyes.
They're like 2.5 fingers thick. It's like $9 a pound. Oh my God, we got 2 of them. We're eating stupid tonight. We got baked potato soup. We got the steak. We have salad. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's usually ham and mashed potatoes. Plenty of desserts. Yeah. Yeah, we're a little light on the desserts, but I think we got a little orange sherbet or something in our little refrigerator in there.
That'll be dessert.
Yeah, I thought it was ham.
Yeah,
was traditional.
Ham's traditional for Easter.
But it's funny, as we travel around the country, Gargoyle Kitten mentioned about the different types of food, weird foods up in New England, if you will, or at least in Rhode Island. Everywhere is slightly different. Interestingly enough, I made mention, the Easter Bunny coming today, right, for Blake. And, that was a big thing for me when I was growing up, wait for the Easter Bunny to come. But I guess the Easter Bunny doesn't come to everybody's house.
Easter Bunny didn't come to my house.
Easter Bunny didn't come to your house?
No.
Does the Easter Bunny come to your house? Y'all, wherever you're at? Yes or no? Let us know. There's a time delay. That's why there's like a 30-second time delay between me saying something and getting responses back. Oh yeah, where's?
Well, at least you did get the ham in.
I did. We did. We got ham the other day.
Yeah. No, Alyssa said she had ham too.
Oh, yeah.
So she got the ham in.
I mean, what is it? Look at that. That's one. That it's like 2.5 fingers. Look at that thing. It's amazing.
He's been talking about that steak all day.
Oh yeah, all day. Yeah, we probably should have gotten more.
Oh, Boss Lady 1 says, what time do we need to be there for dinner at your house tonight?
I'm locking the door now, Ed. I'm locking it now. That's my steak. All right. Let's see. Ham and mashed. Frozen leftover ham for lunch. Longhorn for dinner. Right, Alyssa. Sounds like you're having a great meal. Anyway, yes. What time are we up? Easter Bunny still goes to my parents' home, and my mom fights my dad off until I can pick up my basket.
Aw, I love it.
That's great. Now I'm going to have to grab a steak out of the freezer for a late night snack. Yeah. It's not too late here. Again, Arizona, we're 3 hours from the East Coast.
Yeah, it's just 6:30
2
here.
hours for you guys. All right, well, I guess we should probably end, right? I mean...
Unless anybody has anything else they want to ask.
Yeah. I mean...
I got a steak to marinate.
Yeah. You can actually go marinate it now if you want. I don't know.
Yeah, I could.
All right. Okay, guys. Thank you all for joining us
Yes, thank
for
you
our
so much.
update. And we do love you all so much. And share the word. And we hope everybody's safe out there and had a great Easter. And we'll continue to have another, few hours worth of it, holiday. And we will see you all again very, very soon. So now that I've said all of that, I have to come up here and figure out how to stop the stream on my phone because it's my phone. Oh, what was that? Just want to thank you both all for you do. Missed you guys and glad to hear all as well. Not
Thank
a problem.
You so much.
We appreciate your support and all is good. We're here. We're healthy. Just lots of problems along the road, and we still have some. We're still, like I said, our computer is still a problem, and so we'll be doing more live reviews than pre-edited reviews. Let me do this so the computer's not in the way there. There we go. And so, yeah, anyway, happy Easter. Fun video. All right,
thanks.
guys. Thank you so much. So I'm going to figure out how to end this thing. And nope, that's not end. Is that the end button? Yes. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yes. Again, thank you so much. And until we see you all again, be safe.